And I realized that this shit is just going to keep continuing until I give in to your demands. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to give in to your demands. No one tells me to change my way of life and my main event name and get away with it. Fuck that. You need to understand something. I've had this name for 10 years. I've had the main event name. No one has a name like me. Nobody. I've lived in this city for Corpus Christi. I've been the biggest wrestling fan for over 30 years. I know the industry easily. I'm an individual that loves this business because I know what's real about the business and what's fake about the business. And the reality of this whole situation goes like this. To all of us true wrestling fans, we know what's real and we know what's fake about the business. We don't just go ahead and stick to one era, and then when the era changes in wrestling, we give up on wrestling. There's a lot of fans out there that loved 80s wrestling and then it changed and nobody cared anymore. The Attitude Era, everyone started coming right back into it, and then after the Attitude Era was over, they all left back. I've been through 80s wrestling. I've been through the Attitude Era. I've been through the WCW era and the ECW era and everything else like that. I love the wrestling that's going on right now when it comes to how TNA is, how WWE is, and how Ring of Honor is. And the whole thing with NXT, with all this new talent that's coming around. So that's why I decided I'm not going to have you a part of my life. I'm not going to have you a part of this or anything like that. Because when it comes right down to it, you can't tell me to stop using my main event talk or stop using my main event name. Because I am the one and the only and the original artifact. The main event is me. The God among gods, the King among kings, the coolest son of a motherfucking bitch walking God's green earth. There's no one cooler than me. There's no one better than me. And you can stick that up your fucking ass, Julio. Yeah, you. You were the guy I eliminated from Facebook. You were the guy that I wanted to put out of his misery. And right here in the cemetery, right here, I get to bury your ass. I get to take the shovel and bury you like my favorite band, 6 feet under. So why, the question is, why did it take me so long to do this? Why? I'll tell you why. Why not? You deserved it. You telling me to stop using the main event name is like Austin not being Stone Cold. It's like Dwayne Johnson not being The Rock. It's like Vince McMahon not being the boss. They are who they are, and they will continue to be who they are. And I will continue to be the main event. I will continue to put out this show no matter what. I will always and forever will be the one, the only, the genuine article that is the main event. And I run the hottest show going in all of YouTube and in all of Corpus Christi. The Main Event Talk. So right here and now, I want to tell the WrestleBuds I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I had to leave. But I'm not going to be in the same room with an incompetent moron that thinks he can tell me what to do. And Julio, you and I will never be friends. You and I will never be cool with each other. Why should I? Why should I be friends with someone that's going to tell me to be something that I already am? You'll never be the main event. You'll never understand my lifestyle, and you'll never know what it's like to be bigger and better. You don't even know what it's like to be bigger. And I bet when you hang out with the women around you, they wonder themselves, how big are you? Because when a woman sees me, they know exactly how big I am, if you know what I mean. So today, Julio, wrestling fans, we're gathered here today, to celebrate the loss of a stupid jackass who thinks he can bury me whenever the fuck he likes. But in reality, I'm burying him here in a cemetery. And I say to you, my friend, I say to all, you are, without a shadow of a doubt, the biggest piece of trash walking God's green earth. You are, without a shadow of a doubt, the dumbest jackass in the history of this business. And you're a guy that claims to be the main event, but you don't know how to act, you don't know how to speak, you don't know how to put it in words. All you can do is speak to a camera for a few moments, and then you're some kind of an entertainer. Me, I know how to entertain. I know how to speak. I know how to say to a camera and put it out whenever the fuck I want. And I'll tell you this. Lo and behold, lo all, this piece of shit is nothing more to me than nothing. Just like that. Heavenly Father, please let this man rest in pieces. You are done, Julio. You will never affect me ever again. But if you decide to come back from the grave, if you do decide to come at me, all you have to do to get the main event title, all you have to do to get me to stop using the main event name, you challenge me. You challenge me here at Corpus Christi. As a matter of fact, that's the challenge I'll offer you. That's the challenge I'll offer you. How about you come to Corpus, you leave Miami, Florida, you come here to me. You come to me over at Theo's Billiards. I'll talk to the owners, I'll talk to the people, we'll make the arrangements. And if you accept my challenge to a main event street fight, then it's on. It's quite simple. No disqualifications, no count out. Anything goes. No. How about we call it a main event death match? Yeah, you know how that goes? Is when a person is beaten, broken, bloody, destroyed. That when he lays down and when he doesn't answer the 10 count, it's over. That's all you have to do, Julio. All you have to do is come at me. Fuck all the videotapes, fuck all the bullshit. But then again, I don't expect you to do a goddamn thing because much like when you placed your phone in between your legs, you ain't got no balls, you ain't got no heart, you ain't got a fucking thing that I want. Because in the end of the day, I win, you lose, you go 6 feet under, and I move on. And that is the end of this story. So once again, I apologize to you, WrestleBuds. You all are the coolest guys in the world. You're the biggest wrestling fans in the world right now. And I know that this is tough, and I know that I'm not talking about any of you. Because none of you disrespected me, and none of you did anything wrong with me. You were cool with me all the way. And I thank you for that. And I will not come back to WrestleBuds because there's no point in doing that. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for this edition of the Main Event Talk. The Part 1 episode has arrived, and the person has been revealed. The elimination process, Julio was the one that I eliminated. Julio was the one that I finished off, and Julio was the one that I buried in this cemetery. So now, I can move on. I can go forward. And then after that, I'll probably head to Theo's to go drink a little beer, go raise a little hell, create a little chaos, do what I can. So, with that being said, I want to thank you all for viewing the Main Event Talk. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Check out all of my latest videos on YouTube. And remember, this is only Part 1 for right now. Part 2 of the Main Event Talk of the 2nd anniversary show will continue. And it will continue over at Theo's Billiards. Big plans for that. Be ready. Why? Because I can and I want to. Any questions? Enough said. Julio, may you rest in pieces You big piece of trash.